Hello there, Virgo. My name's Frankie, and I'm coming to you from spirits-healing-readings.com, and I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient, medium, and an empath. And I've been doing readings for 27 years now. And what I've done for you is for this readings for Virgo for September of 2016. And what I've done is I've laid 4 cards for the month for you, and for the I pulled using the bottom card in the deck for our overall view of the month, and then we'll pull an angel card at the end, try to bring it all together. I don't believe these cards are going to go week by week. I believe they'll probably blend throughout the month because that's kind of how it works for me. And if the reading doesn't resonate with you, I look at your moon and rising sign also, because that may help you too to get a bigger or clearer picture or perspective of the reading. And because I'm an empath, when you hear me say I, all of us are Virgos out there right now. It's the way I speak. It's a speech pattern. Virgo, I've looked up the astrology for you. I am not an astrologer, and the emphasis is going to be in your first house, and that's efforts to forward projects, changes in your surroundings, your own success through your leadership abilities and drive, and methods of coping with vexations. It's kind of like your personality house from what I was reading when I was reading up on it. It's how you present yourself to the world, I think, is what it actually means. And so I guess we're going to be on display this month, Virgo. I got a couple words for us before I started, and the words are gratitude and abundance, and the patience, like to produce it. So there must be something going on here in our lives for the month of September. And from what I'm reading, and watching, we have lunar and solar eclipses and Mercury retrograde or something till the 22nd. Last time we had Mercury retrograde, I got a big bite in the butt. So I don't know how you guys are going to handle all of this. I'm kind of like going to hang back and lay low for a little bit. But that abundance word was really important to us, because actually we have 3 pentacles. We have the 8, the 9, and the 10. And I thought, woohoo, but you never know with these pentacle cards. Our overall view of the month is the 8 of Pentacles. And what that card means to me is I am working really hard. When this card is upright, in this case it's in reverse, but when it's upright, to me, it means I'm taking an old skill and either adding to it or incorporating something else to go along with it, or expanding it outward somehow. Now, it's in this case, the card's in reverse, and they said patience. So I may not quite have the skill integrated, or I may not want to put in the time or the effort that it takes to integrate it. Or the other thing that pops in my mind is maybe I'm not clearly sure of my goal of why I'm integrating this, So this, when I see this 8 of Pentacles, I'm thinking master craftsman, because we have the 3 of Pentacles, which is a craftsman that people are coming to for advice, and then we have this 8 of Pentacles where it's still, kind of feels like work to me, or but being as it's in reverse, maybe I need to really set that goal, and you'll see what I'm talking about, or get clear on the focus of the goal. Because we have all these Pentacles cards, and Pentacles are money, and they're saying the word abundance, or using the word abundance with this. So and pentacles are earth-based also. So what I want to do for this month to really bring it forward is I want to keep myself grounded in the facts, like the facts and the facts only, bud. This is going to be really important. Yeah, it surely is going to be, because our next card here is the Nine of Pentacles. And when I see the Nine of Pentacles, I'm thinking this is like an excellent card. This is someone who really has it together, financially, their security base, they've decided what they're going to do, their home situation's in order, but right now it's in reverse. So this shows that maybe, right now I'm going to, or I may be having to rely maybe on someone else. Maybe it's my spouse or something for financial while I integrate this skill. Maybe it's we're all different Virgos. This is a general reading. Maybe I'm relying on my spouse. Maybe I'm relying on my parents, or grandparents or something along that nature, because this is all earth oriented, this reading. And if this is in our house of personality, also that's that presentation. Or I think how I feel about this actually is, once we decide the goal with this 8, right, we integrate with this 9, and we bring them both into the upright position. This is total financial stability. And I'm thinking this because this next card here is the Lover's card, and that to me is a reason to be grateful. It's when people come together in a partnership or blend together in a partnership. It can be love relationship, it can be work related, it can be career oriented, just, okay, this person knows that, they can help me with it. This Lover's card here, this is when we come together with someone to bring everything together in any type of partnership, and it works out well. Now, the word harmony keeps popping in my head because this Lover's card is in reverse, right? So there's something within us this month that we're fighting with ourself about. When the Lover's card's in reverse, to me, it means that these are facets, factions, I can't even get the word out, pieces of myself, right, that I'm bringing together in order to implement this like new endeavor or add the new skill to, or whatever. The only thing I can think of that might be helpful, like for a beneficial example, is, let's say I find out it's okay to be handsome or beautiful, right, and rich. Or it's okay for me to be gentle in my nature and assertive at the same time. So this is what's happening with me. I'm bringing these things, they're pieces of myself, together this month in order to produce a result. And I'm going to get that result. Remember, this is in our first house. So those facets of myself, maybe that word came out right, that are fighting. They keep saying, Spirit keeps saying me disparate or something. And honestly, Virgo, the word is not coming out of my mouth. What they're showing me, though, are fighting against each other, is what I'm doing. So I'm integrating partnership within me. All those pieces I'm bringing together in one very strong whole to produce a result. So let's have some patience with ourselves. If we need assistance, because we have this 8 of Pentacles, with some skills or whatever, we want to make sure that we want to make sure that we don't overlook assistance that could help us, because we're bringing these pieces together and we're kind of finalizing them into a honed focus for the next thing we're doing in our lives. And it means to us like financial stability, abundance, skill set that is very honed. So if I'm not totally sure of that which I'm going to bring forward, and this is not going to apply to every Virgo in the world, because like I said, look at your moon sign and your rising sign. You'll get, a clearer picture, perspective of what's going on this month. If there's something that I want to hone or bring together within myself that is going to put me in harmony and bring this abundance, together for me, my particular, right, career, partnership, work, however, I'm going to make very sure that I know my goal. What is my goal? What do I want to accomplish? Because if I can find that goal, and put my best foot forward and find that goal and keep my focus on it, I'm a Virgo. Virgos are detail oriented. We can do anything. Just give us a step-by-step instruction. But I have to have that goal. That's what they're saying. If I have the goal, if I bring these pieces of myself together, I get this 10 of Pentacles, which is security. If I'm going after a relationship, maybe, who knows, my husband's going to be rich, maybe that 9 of Pentacles in reverse is not such a bad thing, I'm teasing you, Virgo, but that is the honest to God's truth, because our last card here is the Queen of Wands, right? And this can be, it doesn't necessarily have to be queen, it can be male or female. This is a general reading, but she's upright. And this one is someone, this queen is someone who knows their stuff, it could be a piece of me as a Virgo, someone who is a good financial money organizer, very intelligent, is up on the ball, or if it's someone at my work, someone, let's see, that may have the patience to help me hone that goal, whatever it takes. They're saying that this is in my first house, and it also, is all Pentacles. Mostly this card. This could be, this Queen of Wands can clearly be a facet of my personality that I have or I possess that is very fiery in nature and just wants to step forward and go with it. But I can't step forward and go with it unless I have a focus. And because I'm a Virgo, I can focus. Who in the world could focus better than a Virgo? I mean, we have all these detail orientation thing going on, step-by-step instructions, how to do it. We're the people that cross the T's and dot the I's. Right, Virgo? So whatever we want, we can find the way in the door for it if we have that clear cut goal of what do we want to add, or what do we want to subtract, or do we want to enhance the skill we already have. We've got to have that goal, because we're Virgos. We have to have the goal. It's just the way it is, I'm assuming, with the way Spirit's talking to me. And this Queen of Wands, if this is something in our personality or our nature that we need to incorporate, then we're going to grab it, because we're going forward. All we need is that focus, because these are up and they build right up, Virgo. We got the 8 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the 10 of Pentacles. Do we need some of this fiery nature and that really good financial thing, or that real focus of, like excitement that comes with fire that we need to pull up from inside of us? So I'd want to be really, really careful of taking a hold of my own problems, and stepping right up there to the plate and figuring. The way they're talking to me is like, figure out what it is that I feel I need to do to push forward financially. Do I need to add something to my little bag of tools or tricks? Do I need to take something off my plate? Let's say that is, if this partnership, this Lover's card in reverse, maybe I need to take something off my plate to get a partnership going that maybe is a love relationship, and I'm so, goal oriented right now that I'm just putting this off to the side. Because with this 9 of Pentacles here and the 10 of Pentacles, this is someone that has a good, stable financial base, home and family. So maybe this Lover's card, because we're all individuals, could be a good love relationship that I'm bringing in, or that I need to nurture or help it grow. If it's not those pieces that are warring inside of me that I'm bringing together, like it's okay to be beautiful and handsome, and this, and smart and brainy together with it, or what did they say to us? Or it's okay to be very gentle, but assert our rights. So if I'm not doing this, and I'm doing the Lovers in reverse, maybe right now my goal should be my partnership. Maybe that's where all the stability comes in. Maybe this fiery nature is a piece of me that I got to bring back in, that's intelligent and very attractive if it's a partnership I'm drawing towards me. But we are Virgos, and all I can say, end result, is do not get the goal in focus and do not exhaust ourselves hitting the goal. Bring these pieces together, develop what we want, because as long as there is that dot the I, cross the T, detail orientation, we can get whatever we want anytime we want it. So focus, Virgos. We'll all focus for this month. We'll focus on ourselves, because it's first house issues, right? And on how grateful we are for the ability to develop that focus, whether it's on a new relationship, whether it's on money, because we do have all these Pentacle cards, no matter what it does, to bring that type of personal freedom to us. This is a really good month, and I know, like I said, Mercury retrograde really bit me the last time it came around. But if we have patience, and we know we have these eclipses, and from what I've heard and saw, some astrologers are saying it can take, like 6 months for an eclipse cycle to move through. And, we have to do what it takes for us at all costs to be able to step through this and still get the required end result, because we're Virgos. And I think this is like an excellent time to do it. Excellent time. Because it's our presentation of ourselves also. So it's first house things, So we're going to make a good impression. We are going to be extremely grateful. We're going to have that Patience. Virgos are patient. We can wait out anything. So think about it like that, Virgo. I think this is a real strong, money month. And what did they say first? Ways to cope with things that are like aggravating us or pissing us off, whatever. Ways to cope with those things, because it is first house, and it's all an issue of how do we present, to, and developing. If we have fire, that Queen of Wands is intelligent, integrity, loyalty, someone that, if it's an external thing, it's someone that can help us, so I'd be going for it no matter what. I mean, these are excellent cards. Even in reverse, they're just telling us, like, if there's something else we want to make this, flow, this abundance, stay in the gratitude, blend the different facets of our personality. And that word probably didn't come out right either, Virgo. Be open to it. Look inside of ourselves. Come in, with these cards, these nice cards like this, come into harmony with our own selves, This month of September, and I think somebody wrote me about not saying but it just keeps coming out. This month of September seems to be a turning point in our lives, and I'd go for it, full force. Oh, maybe we need to do some thinking. Our little angel card here is fresh air, and didn't they tell us about not getting, putting our best foot forward? What was the other thing? I can't hardly remember what the other thing was they were telling us. Our presentation to the world, and not getting exhausted. That was our other thing, like don't exhaust ourselves. And they're saying fresh air. It must mean we need like a little break and get this integration going so we can get that 8 of Pentacles, 9, 10 of Pentacles, and just keep on moving forward. Let's see what she says, this little angel card here. And I got to thinking about that too, because this prosperity can be like family oriented also, and she has a child walking in front of her, and the finances are for stable, secure financial base, right, for home and family. And if I'm coming from that, perspective or that position, right, I'm going to need the fresh air, and I'm not going to exhaust myself, and I'm going to make time, if this is for relationships or if it's just for me, myself, to integrate these pieces of my personality, the beautiful, handsome part with the brainy, intelligent part. It's fresh air is her name, and she's carrying a basket of food, or flowers rather, and the little boy in front of her, he has little flowers in his hands. And it says, your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air generated by grass and trees and plants and flowers. Spend some time outside today, as near Mother Nature's cradle as possible. Open your curtains and your windows and refresh your home as well. When I think of refresh my home, I think of fresh perspective. That's what popped in my head. Fresh perspective, like fresh perspective on myself. What do I want to add? What do I want to subtract? What do I want to change up? Like change up or up my game. I don't know, Virgo. I know there's all these astrological things going on, but I think we can like move right through those, with that word patience, and focus on the goal and that harmonic sense within ourselves and the gratitude for it. Let's see what the alternatives are. It says, the angel sent this card to you because you need some fresh air. You've been indoors far too long, and your body and your soul crave oxygen. Open the windows in your home and your office to air them out. Then go outside yourself and breathe deeply. If you live in the city, make an escape to the country as soon as possible to breathe some much needed fresh air. Keep plenty of live plants in your house and your office to ensure the steady circulation of oxygen. And like I said, Spirit's saying to me, fresh perspective. That would be like oxygen to me too. Additional meanings are exercise outdoors, get some sunshine, travel to a sunny environment. You guys want to go to Jamaica with me? I like Jamaica. That's a nice place. Spend some time around tree or plants and reconnect with nature. Bring in some fresh air into a stale situation or relationship. There's our fresh perspective. So if there's something we want to do, financially oriented, we are Virgos. We got the details of the world. Let's blend them all together and make this right for ourselves. Astrologically, I believe if we keep that focus and internal focus on where we're going and what we're doing, we'll just keep one foot after the other. Well, Virgo, that's the messages I got for us for the month of September. And I want to thank all of you for spending your time here with me today. I want to thank you for all of your likes and shares and subscribes and all of your comments. They're really very nice of you. Thank you so much for the time you spend. And if you want to know more about me, all of the information is down below. Or if you need to set an appointment, all the information is on the website. It'll give you everything to do with how to do it or what to do and numbers and all of that. And for all of you who have made appointments with me, I want to tell you how much I've enjoyed the time that I got to spend with you. It has been really fun. So hopefully, Virgos, I will see you in October. So bye until then. Catch you later.